fitness? Well, I was just live and my mic wasn't working, so I was talking to myself. Okay, so here we go. Today I'm going to be talking about this big issue that tends to come up in the fitness, in the nutrition world, and that is staying consistent. Do you struggle to stay consistent? Or do you struggle to get motivated to get started with your fitness and nutrition, or stay motivated if you're on the fitness and nutrition path even as we speak? That is what we're going to talk about. So we're specifically talking about if it feels really hard to stick with a nutrition plan, mostly because it feels restrictive, it's not fitting your lifestyle, it's really hard to do long term, you really want to do it, but the problem is that no matter how much you tell yourself, I know what I should be doing, I can't follow through, I can't do it. Or it has to do with the exercise side of things. Maybe you have heard the best time to exercise, for example, is first thing in the morning. You should be waking up and doing it, but you feel like you must be lazy or it must be hard for you to do because you just can't get yourself to do that thing that you know you're supposed to do. That's what we're going to talk about today. And the big reason that I see this happening is because there tends to be two really different streams out there when we're talking about the nutrition, the health, the fat loss, the strength regimes, the two types of experts that tend to come out of things. There is one side of things, the science side, those that are telling you the science-backed research, which is absolutely valuable. You need to know that. Over 50 especially, you do need to understand the science and how the fitness and fat loss and strength formula shifts over 50. You need science-backed research to understand how to eat and exercise and what you should be doing and could be doing to enhance your health and your strength and your energy. Absolutely, that side of things is very important. But if that's all you're hearing, then that's where the issues start to come in of I know what I should be doing, but I can't follow through. I can't stay motivated. Science is just one side of the equation. On the other side of the equation, we tend to get those that say, forget all diet culture, forget what the science says to do with this, forget about calories in, calories out, forget about what you are told you should be doing from these experts that tell you about the science side of things, because it has made you completely lose track with how you feel when it comes to food, what's realistic for you, and what the mindset piece of the equation is. That is also really important, right? It is important to know the mindset. It's important to understand why you feel that certain eating habits are restrictive, even when you should be doing them. What is your barriers in the way of telling you that you cannot follow through or stick with this plan? What is your thought patterns? Absolutely, that's important. It's also really important to understand your lifestyle, your time constraints. It's also important to stay away from diet culture that's telling you eat very little and work yourself to the ground and look great in a bikini, because it's so much more than that. It's not about that. You need to have both the science side of the equation and you need to have that mindset shift of the equation. And what happens out there is a lot of times one of the two is missing. Individuals are trying to negate anything to do with diet culture because, of course, we have been subjected to it for years and years and years, and they want nothing to do with that anymore. So they just want to focus in on themselves. But without understanding that science side of things, what's happening is they might actually be sabotaging themselves because what they're doing isn't working, or they're not even trying now to do any of the science side of things, because they've been subjected to that stuff for years and they don't want to put themselves through that anymore, right? And the thing is that over 50, the science does matter. No matter how much we need to absolutely get our mindset, our thought patterns in frame and understand our thinking and our lifestyle, absolutely. We also need to understand very well that the things that you could be doing, just as in focusing in on the plate that's in front of you, it might not be working for you because scientifically things have shifted. So you really need to have both sides of the equation. In order to get results that you can sustain and feel consistent with, you do need to understand the science to actually see results, but you also need to understand very clearly what will and will not work for you, what can make you feel consistent, what fits your lifestyle. so that you can actually maintain your results long term. And that's also where you start to eliminate that feeling of guilt because you've taken this science-backed perspective, this thing that you are told you should be doing, and then you can melt it into what actually works for you. You're not guilty anymore when you can't follow through. You don't feel like a failure if you're not able to follow through because it's actually something you've taken and fit your lifestyle. And that actually sounds like it's a lot harder than I'm making it out to be. Like, oh, well, if the science says to exercise first thing in the morning, or I'm going to be really stressed and unable to sleep at night, well, I can't exercise first thing in the morning. That's not something I'm willing to do because I need to sleep in, or I'm already waking up really early. Well, guess what? There are other strategies that are science-backed that actually means that you can shift when you work out by how you work out and the type of workout that you work out. So there are still solutions. There are still solutions that are science-backed solutions, but they would actually fit you. So I think in all of this rambling, what I am trying to say is it's really hard to stay consistent or to stay motivated when all you do is take one side of things, the science perspective that might not fit you in your lifestyle, so you have no desire to stick with it, or you can't stick with it because realistically it doesn't work for you. Or the other side of the equation where you are trying to get in tune with your thoughts and feelings, but you don't understand how to shift things. You need to have both. It needs to fit your lifestyle and get you results at the same time. And that is when consistency happens. That's not only now, but you're able to sustain your results and get results long term because they are science-backed, but they fit your lifestyle all in one. So that was my little thing for today. I really hope it made sense what I was saying. That's where we end with this little rant. You need to have both the science and the lifestyle component that fits you, your lifestyle, and your thought process as well. If you are interested in learning more about a program that does that, Over 50 Fit and Fabulous, my signature program, is opening October 24th. I have placed the link inside of here for the waitlist. I would love it if you joined us, and we will work both on the science perspective of how to get fit, strong, and lose weight over 50 at the same time as making this fit your lifestyle. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.